Okay, so hi, I'm Ian, and made my exploration about filming fight scenes. Yeah. So most of the things I looked at was like kung fu movies, like so mostly like hand to hand, like fight scenes, not really like the super like explosive action that we see a lot of today. So I looked a lot at Jackie Chan and his movies that he made in Hong Kong, which all he kind of invented a style called action comedy, which is like action comedy because it's both like funny while being action, but also it has like a deeper meaning where his action is built off this idea of like build up and release essentially, which like for comedy would be like the build up to a joke followed by the punchline. So like you need both to have like an effective joke, because if you just say like why did the chicken cross the road and then you don't finish, everyone's just gonna be like what are you saying? And then if you say why did the chicken cross the road? Oh, to get to the other side. I was gonna be like oh cool. I was like what was that joke? Couldn't remember that one. So the guys, shut up. So the same thing. So the same thing applies to action. So like you have to see the build up and the release. So you can't just like cut on someone like getting punched. You have to like show like the pulling back and then you go into it. You can't just be like bam, because it looks bad and like it looks really like wimpy and stuff. So another thing is that you can what else? So one of the other things that Jackie Chan does a lot is that he uses like a ton of repetition, not like within his scenes, but like within his rehearsals, I guess. So like he will decide like, oh, I want to like kick this fly out of the air with these chopsticks, and he'll actually do it, but it'll take him like 1,000 tries, but he'll get the shot. And and so like I watched one of these interviews with him. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, Jackie Chan's so great, and Jackie Chan's like, no, I'm not. Like took me like 1,000 tries. You could do it if you had 1,000 tries too. So it's just like you have to kind of like stick with your idea and stuff. And then so framing and cutting in fight scenes is another thing, is that you want to have the framing so that you can see like every single element of the fight scene within the same frame, as opposed to cutting to like, oh, fighter number 1, then fighter number 2, then like something else. Because you want to have the full picture, or else it creates confusion. And then cutting, like a lot of modern films like cut on hits and on like focal points, which is usually bad. But it's kind of you kind of need to do it unless like your people actually know how to fight. Which oh yeah, here's my infographic. So yeah. Then I made the greatest film of all time with Brooke and Hana. So like I said, one of the main things that you need to like make a good fight scene is the people who actually know what they're doing. And Hana and Brooke didn't actually like really know what they're doing, so it didn't end up that great. All on them, though, obviously.
Sorry. We were literally not told what to do.
I doubt that.
Awful direction.
Obviously, all on them. But
I don't know.
I think there's no sound, but yeah, okay, there's no sound.